Hello. Hello, anybody that's listening. So, I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and here I am, doing it. Not sure what this video is going to amount to, but I thought I'd do it anyways. What better place to voice your opinion than YouTube? So I decided to start this channel because I want to get the opinions of other people in the world and see what they have to say, see how they feel about things that I've been looking into, things that I've wondered about, just life in general. I just like to know the opinions of other people, and I like to have debates and discussions, and there are a lot of things that need to be said that are being said, aren't being said. I'm going to weigh in on it. The thing is, if people don't stand up for what they believe in, then nobody has an example to follow. Freedom of speech is under attack, and while I still can, I plan on voicing my opinion. I know what you're thinking. Here's another annoying alt-right YouTuber. The world's fucked. Plain and simple. Pretty much just looking forward to getting everybody together to have open debates and speak about issues that actually matter. I like seeing what's going on with people, and it seems like a cool platform to get to know other people. So the more open discussions we can have, the more honest we can be with each other and be with ourselves, then I think the more productive we can be in society. And I think that the main goal in life right now is working towards just becoming better in general. There are a lot of problems that we have to work through. Everybody in life. We all have problems. We are all subjugated to bad times. But you need to see the positive in things as well. You can't always be a victim. Sometimes you need to step up and be a hero. And that doesn't mean that there aren't times where you need comfort. And this is what life's all about, finding the balance in between. YouTube seems to be a good place to hold honest discussions between people that may not otherwise be able to come together and speak with each other. I think one of the main things that we need to focus on is listening to each other and hearing what each other have to say, not focusing on trying to convince the other side that you're right. Just listen to the issues that other people have and that they're facing on a day-to-day basis. Because everybody's different and everybody struggles different, and you cannot feel the way somebody else feels. I think a bigger issue is that people tend to lack common sense. When it comes to dealing with issues, they can't tackle the whole issue. They tend to look at one particular part and stick to it, instead of taking a step back and looking at every individual part. Maybe I should just keep talking and see how it goes. There's one thing that I'd like to talk about. I've definitely been having what you would call issues with my faith or belief in the religious system. And so, it's not that I don't believe in God. It's that I have doubts that the religious system, in any sense, in any context, is there just purely to serve you in a spiritual sense. I feel as though throughout time, these works have been corrupted by men and women, and don't serve the sole purpose to spiritually serve you. Okay, well, let's talk about God. So here's my theory, or my belief, or what I've been thinking. from this perspective, if you were to create a computer game, and the computer game had characters and all sorts of different things within it, those characters were able to become aware of themselves and their surroundings within that game, and what they were doing within the game, and the structure of the game, and everything about it. They could come to terms with how they were created, what everything was within this system. But still, those characters or those creations could never even come close to understanding what was going on within the mind of the creator that made that system. And so for us to wonder about the mind of God, or try to understand what God is, or put it into a physical concept that we can really understand, it's not going to happen, in my belief. It's just not within the realm of our possibilities. I don't do the best job at explaining myself, but I'm here doing it nonetheless. Sometimes when I think about where we're going, or what the future holds for the youth, if I was to have children, my children, I get worried about what it'll look like, obviously. I also am very happy about a lot of things that could potentially come. But I think that as a society, we really need to hold on to moral values and take a look at what we want as a society and what we want our children to look up to, and what we want to be role models, and what we want to promote as being positive. There are a lot of negative things that do happen and that do need to be focused on, but you need to find a way to balance that out, because life isn't just negative and it isn't just positive. There is a balance between the two, and when you just focus on either one, it can be overwhelming. Yeah, so basically just want to make this channel so that I can have discussions with other people, see what they are feeling and thinking, and voice my opinion while I'm still able to, because I do not want to lose free speech. I feel as though we all have the right to say how we feel and express ourselves, and I do not like the attack that has been coming down on free speech. I live in Canada. I see how people look down on people with different opinions that may not be it's a hard thing to express. Like I said, I just want to make this channel to express myself and get the opinions of other people, because I'd like to express my free speech while I still have it, and I have common sense and can see that free speech is under attack, and if you don't express it now, you may never have a chance to. So here I am, putting myself out there, saying how I feel. I'm going to be talking about a lot of different issues that we all have, that we all face, everybody, every single one of us. And I'd like to be able to have an open discussion with all sorts of different people, anybody that I can, get all sorts of different opinions. And just, yeah. It's more about what the actual problem is, not what separates us. So to wrap it up, I'm probably going to be talking about some pretty controversial things on this channel, but that doesn't mean that you should shy away, because just because things are uncomfortable doesn't mean they don't need to be talked about. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for things that you'd like to hear about, just put them right down there in the comments. Have a great day.